Good morning, beautiful mamas. Look, that's kind of crooked. Okay, that's better. So, first off, I am so happy to be here. And I'm going to be real honest. So, I'm technically not live today. This has been pre recorded. And that's only because when my people need me, I am there. And as a mom, we need people. And this is for another mom friend. And because I am a part of her tribe, I'm going to be there for her. And so I want to make sure that I'm there for you all as well. So if you do leave me comments, I will respond to them. Okay. But in the meantime, welcome to episode 51. And today's episode is so important to me because this is something that helps keep me grounded. And the title is simply this: Harmonious Home, Creating a Supportive Family Environment. Y'all, environment is everything. So, just a personal story. I was a teacher, and I would notice that the way we did things at my school was just the way we did things, right? But I would notice that some people would come from another school and they come to our school, and guess what? They would assimilate and accommodate to the culture of our school. And then if they would leave from our school to another school, then they would assimilate and accommodate to that, that environment, which was to me a testament of how important environment is. Okay. So if you have a supportive family environment, you have everything. I'm telling you. So here's the problem or opportunity today. You can see it as a problem, but I'm going to ask you to flip that and look at it as an opportunity. So the opportunity is creating harmony in your home, creating harmony in your family, because I have never met anybody saying, "Oh, it's a great day to have disunity in my house." Who would say that? It's a great day not to have harmony. It's a great day to just argue all day. Said no one. But oftentimes we have systems that are set up that we don't even realize are there that keep us or hinder us from having harmony. But here's the deal: truth is, harmony is within your reach. Sometimes you just have to create systems to help you have that harmony. So let's just be honest. We will fall to wherever our structure, our routine, or our systems are. And I may have said that last week, I can't remember, or I could have said it while I was creating this one for today for y'all. But wherever your systems are, that's where you're going to fall. So today I'm going to help give you a system, a little blueprint for a system that you can create. So the solution today is harmony. And harmony is everything. Like, it's always better when you're somewhere listening to music and the people are singing in harmony or they're playing in harmony. And when they're not playing in harmony, it kind of hurts. It's like, can y'all just stop already? And if that's what it is like in your house right now, let's just go ahead and make it actually work out for you in harmony. Okay. So the first thing I want you to do with the H is create healthy boundaries. So establish and respect healthy boundaries. So first off, establishing them is one thing, but I need you to also respect them. First off, establish some for yourself, right? And respect to your own, and then respect others' boundaries as well. And what does this look like? So for me, I don't really talk to anyone in my house until I do a few things in the morning, and that's me pray, and I will do like a Bible study for myself. And it doesn't take very long, maybe 10 minutes or so, but that's something that I do for me. I don't know what you would do, but whatever it is you need to do, take a quick warm bath or meditate, whatever it is that you do, that's what you do. But that's what I do, and that's my boundary. And people know, they know, not my family know, okay, we're not bothering her, because when she has this, the day's not so bad, right? I'm able to show up better for my family when I do that. And that's one of the things that I do. That's one of my boundaries. Like, to bother me when I'm doing this. And then if I need the time, I say that. I make it known, and they honor that. And yes, it may take time for your family to get used to honoring that, but they eventually will. So with the A, I want you to show love and affection regularly. Okay. Give me. Sorry about that, y'all. So I want you to show love and affection regularly. Now, first off, as I always say, you have to do this for yourself. Oftentimes, we do not show ourselves love and affection. And it's so hard to show it to others if we don't show it to ourselves. So, the first thing I want you to do is be kind to yourself. In the same way that you would be kind to someone else, be kind to yourself. And if you have to fake it till you make it, tell yourself every day, I love you. Even if you can't look at yourself in the face, at least just say it. But if you can, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. And say it until you start believing it, okay? Um, and then start showing yourself some love. Like, be nice to yourself. Stop beating yourself up all the time. Say something kind about yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Even if it's not, you don't have to spend a lot of money. So even if it's not spending money, maybe make yourself something nice. Like if you cook, make yourself a nice meal. If you like to paint yourself a nice picture, hang it on your wall. Like just do something kind for yourself. And with the R, I want you to have respect. So treat each other with respect and kindness. And as I said before, this always starts with you. Treat yourself with respect and kindness because the same respect and kindness you have for yourself will show when you're out there with other people. Like with me, people can tell how I treat myself by how I treat them. Point blank, hands up, hands down. That's just how it is. So focus on or work on treating yourself with respect and kindness. That way, you can show up for your family that way. You can show up for other people outside of your family that way. And with the M, mindfulness, like practice mindfulness in daily interactions. What does that mean? It means actually stopping and thinking about things, like think things through in your mind. And that's the crazy part because most people don't think things through, they just react. And instead, if you're mindful, that means you stop, you think things through, and then you respond to whatever is happening. Regardless of how you feel about it, I don't care how angry you are, how upset you are, take time and think things through so that you can create the right or correct response or the best response for what's happening so that you are not damaging yourself or someone else or the relationships because some things that are damaged cannot be repaired, okay? Point blank. Or if they're repaired, they will never be repaired to the extent of which they were before. So think about that. And this is in your daily interaction. So start with you. Practice mindfulness for you. For example, if you beat yourself down with your thoughts, start thinking through your thoughts. Like, why am I thinking this? What other thought can I think better about myself? And then with the O, we have order. I want you to maintain an orderly and calm home environment. Look, so I know that this one is a challenge for most of us, but I know that it can be done. So if you want something to be orderly, what I need you to do is like think about what you would want. What would it take for you to have an orderly home? Like, what does calm look like to you? And start doing those things. Do them for yourself. And as you do them for yourself, start creating that with your family. Like for me, I like candles. Candles kind of create, I guess it symbolizes ambiance to me and it creates ambiance in the house. So that and the way I talk. So I try not to let the first thing I do is holler. I try to say things in a lower tone because whenever I notice myself talking in a higher tone, what happens is I realize that my kids' systems or defense mechanisms just kick in like that. Okay. So I'm careful about how I speak when I speak to my family. I'm careful about how I react instead of reacting, responding to them. Okay. So that's a way that you can maintain orderly and a calm home environment. So first create it and then maintain it. And then with the N, I need you to nurture your each family member's individual needs. So first off, I need you to nurture your individual needs. Nurture yours. So when you nurture your individual needs, you're looking at what you need. And then when you can take care of you, then you're able to figure out what your family needs. So my dad used to say this thing, it was so funny to me. He would always say, especially about my kids and my sister's kids, that he go to the school of them, like Skylar, for example, just a name. I went to the school of Skylar. He knows just about what all of our kids like. And he knew that because, like he said, he went to the school of them. And him going to the school of them meant that he took time to learn more about them. Because when you figure out things about people, then you know how you could actually show up for them. So figure it out, okay? And I know you can do it. So the next thing I want you to do is to yearn. So yearning is for the why. And I want you to foster a sense of belonging and togetherness because if a person feels like they don't belong, then guess what? They're not going to want to be around. And I know this is hard at first, but it's something you can do. So, a person, I like to feel like I'm welcomed. And how do I feel like I'm welcome? I don't feel like everything I do or say is a hindrance. So, one thing I want you to do is to make sure that you don't feel like you yourself are a hindrance. Because if you are, if you're feeling like you're a hindrance, if you are feeling that way, then that's something we want to get to the heart of. And I am not any counselor or therapist or anything. And I suggest that if you feel like you can't do these things, that you seek some help, okay? Because I'm not certified for that. But I, of course, have tips for you that will help you through this. So, for you to foster a sense of belonging and togetherness, this is everything. Focus on that for you, and then focus on doing that for your family. Like, and we cannot base it on how we grew up all the time, because how you grew up, if you did not grow up with that, then you're probably thinking, well, how in the world can I create it? The thing is, if you don't create it, then you won't have it. So I would suggest that you focus on creating that if you want it. And if you want it, you can have it. But you just have to put things in place. And the thing that keep most of us out of order for so long is because we don't get the wisdom for it. And it's funny because I would hear a lot of people say, well, if God want me to have it, he'll give it to me. Not exactly. He told us to seek him first, the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be had it. But he also told us to seek wisdom. Wisdom is spoken about a lot. So if you really, and this is just in general, even if you don't believe in God, wisdom, find some wisdom, okay? If you can find wisdom for whatever it is that you're going through, then you have pretty much found your answer. And for those of you mamas who are believers, we have been given, all of us honestly, not just moms, but we have, as human beings, we have been given dominion. So that if we have been given dominion, and he said that we will do greater things, then why can we not go out there and figure this out? Why can we not go and get that wisdom so that we can do greater things? Because I know that you, my friend, want to have a home of harmony, okay? So, what I want you to do, I have this checklist. This is the resource that I'm giving you guys for this month, and it is the Me First checklist for moms. This is going to help you put you first so that you can show up for your family the way you need to. And it's called the unprofessionalmom.com/ me first checklist for moms. All right. It's right there on the screen. If you're watching this recorded, then you can pause it. If it's live, you can go back to it so you can find it. And if you want to type it in the chat there, I mean, not the chat, the comment section, that way it'll light up and you can click on it. But it's the unprofessionalmom.com/ me first checklist for moms. And that will give you a guide to help you take care of you so that you can actually show up for your family the way that you want to, so that you can lessen your stress in your life, you can lessen the headaches in your life, and you can actually show up for you and show up for your family. So look, this has been real for me. I love you all so much. I love you to life, as I always say. And my prayer, my hope is that you will love you to life and you will love your family to life. And when you do that, life is just going to bloom wherever you all walk, wherever you go, and in whatever you do. And in the meantime, I will see you all next month.